So before the woman that would later became my wife, she had a very successful career in broadcasting, radio. First in Chicago, she was on a big show there. And then she came home to do the Todd and Tyler show on Z92. And so she was Courtney in the morning. If you were listening in the late 90s, you heard her every morning waking up right around. Oh, there you go. Oh. So, Mitch, I hate to keep coming back to you on this, but he worked in the same building as Todd and Tyler had broadcast from. And so Mitch, in his genius, found a way to kind of get on the show and be the musical director for the Todd and Tyler show. And what came out of that was just some amazing bits. I mean, there'd be mornings we'd have a band together and we'd be doing a spoof on some city council person or, I mean, you name it. There was just a lot of freedom, and Mitch made that happen. He was really good with those guys. He'd call in and he'd just pop up from the floor underneath whenever he'd had something he had to say. And so he started telling me about Courtney, because I'd asked, because I'd heard her on the radio. I'm like, so what's she all about? Oh, she's really cool. We go have coffee, or we go do happy hour, and yeah, I'll introduce you someday. So she was hot. I didn't want to make this weird. You're right. This is stripped down. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so then knowing she's hot, I'm listening to her on the air, and I'm like, okay, I get it. So, but part of is Voorhees here tonight, Scott? I know. I thought he saw him in here. But anyway, what radio people, what's incumbent on them, if you have a radio gig, you are expected to voice commercials. And the more people like you, the more the advertiser wants you to voice their ads. So one of the ads she voiced was for a local Toyota dealership. And if you've heard those ads, they'll run down all the models and, what they're priced at and how long the sale goes. Well, she was running down these lists of Toyota models, and she got to one, and it perked my ears up. I was like, whoa. She just turned that word into poetry, and it was Solara. It's just stuck. I'm like, I got to meet this girl. So eventually we did meet, and a couple kids, 20 years of marriage, all that good stuff. But years after that, I was reflecting on what my entree was into her whole energy, and it was her having me at Solara. So that's what this is. We never did much talking. You were only mine to hear. But now we're talking all the time, Would you mind? Say, Solara, yeah, don't be shy. I heard you say it on the air. Now say it for me here. Say it one time, a little rip. Let the word roll off your lips. Say, Solara, let me explain. You got a minute? I was driving along with the beat and the thing. Yeah, I was in it, riding along, a voice between the songs, a total star, selling cars. Say, Solara, yeah, don't be shy. I heard you say it on the air. Now say it for me here. Say it one time, a little rip. Let the word roll off your lips. you can rule the earth with your voice, well, okay. But if you think you can live alone, well, maybe you could get a little bit unruly. But I've been known to go a bit awry. With some work we could be groomed for life. Say, Solara, girl, for this boy, I love it more the more I hear. Just say it for me, dear. To you it's shooting from the hip, but to me it's marksmanship. Say, Solara,